Hello and welcome to BuzzTV's The Daily News. Welcome. Welcome. Daily News. Daily News.
Hello and welcome to 3D Buzz's The Daily News for September 26th of 2007, brought to you as always by Side Effect Software. I'm Terry. We're going to jump right into some entertainment news. Actually, some very sad entertainment news. A Dark Knight FX technician has died on the set of The Dark Knight Returns. A special effects technician involved in the filming of the new Batman movie has died in a car accident, the film's producer said on September 25th. An investigation was launched after the man was killed when his 4x4 vehicle crashed into a tree during a dummy film run where he was chasing what is believed to be the Batmobile. The studio said that none of the cast, which includes several Hollywood stars, was involved in the accident, which occurred at a special effects facility. It added that the fatal crash did not happen on the set or during the filming of The Dark Knight. Moving on to some other news here, happier news, hopefully. Actually, this is pretty cool news. Harryhausen's sci-fi films due in color. This is great news, actually. I didn't realize how good of news this was. 3 of the visual effects pioneers Ray Harryhausen's most famous films will be available for the first time in color when Sony Pictures Home Entertainment releases the Ray Harryhausen In Color Gift Set DVD collection on December 4th. The 6-box set features 2-disc special editions of It Came From Beneath the Sea, Earth vs. the Flying Saucers, which was awesome, and 20 Million Miles to Earth 50th Anniversary Edition. The DVDs feature both a digitally restored black and white original version and a newly colorized version. Viewers will be able to toggle between the two as they watch. The set carries a suggested retail price of $59.95. Also included in the gift set is a collectible Ymir figure based on Ray Harryhausen's original 1957 handcrafted design. If you don't know who that is, go look it up because it's pretty cool. Moving on to gaming news, there's going to be a no PS3 to PC play in Unreal Tournament 3. In an interview yesterday, Mark Rain wrote, "The biggest challenge in doing cross-platform play is synchronizing the build such that the build on the PC is 100% compatible with the build on the PS3. The good news is that the PC-PS3 divide may not be a permanent one." Rain said that the future is one that could be considered after the game is released, but unfortunately he says that even at that point, the likelihood is small. Though it's a cool feature, we still want to know, is it something you guys even care about? That is actually a very good question. I mean, does it matter that you can play people on the PC through your PS3? Because I think that'd be a very unfair advantage for people on the PC. They can kick some butt with that mouse. Moving on, Activision makes bizarre acquisition. Activision has entered the racing game by purchasing the developers of one of the greatest racing series around, Project Gotham Racing. Activision has purchased Bizarre Creations, creators of PGR, as well as Geometry Wars. The Bizarre team will continue working on current projects while beginning development on 2 new AAA titles, with the first expected sometime after the fiscal year of 2009. All right. This story is a little odd. This is not quite gaming news, but it does fall into the gaming realm because it features everyone's favorite attorney. Jack Thompson has submitted gay porn to the court. Yeah. Anyway, the judge was not amused. All over the gaming websites comes a story about everyone's favorite attorney. Although bizarre, the main idea is that Thompson believes that the Florida bar, in their continued effort to have him disembarred, is collaborating against him with a gay activist attorney from Miami who owns NationalGayNews.com. In a move to discredit this other lawyer, Thompson decided to submit to the court content from adult entertainment advertisers that NGN links to, in an attempt to show the court that this other lawyer was in the business of, quote, distribution of hardcore porn to anyone of any age. Judge Jordan of the U.S. District Court of the Southern District of Florida was obviously not very happy. Judge Jordan didn't see the relevance of the so-called evidence, so he has issued an order that Thompson show cause as to why he shouldn't face sanctions or contempt charges for the act. Because Thompson submitted these as a court document, they are, get this, they are made available for unlimited public viewing on the court's docketing system, meaning that anyone could go onto these court document system now and start looking at these pictures that Thompson has submitted to the judge. So in a sense, I guess, you could even go so far, if you want to stretch as far as Jack Thompson sometimes stretches, that he is supplying pornography to minors. Ooh, I can see a case out of that one. Anyway, the images, according to Judge Jordan, include several graphic images between adult males and were filed electronically in the docket in this case without prior permission from the court. Thompson now must justify his actions by October 5th as to why he shouldn't be referred to the Florida's Courts Review Board. The odd thing is, if you can get past all the pornography part, is that Thompson has upset the judge who's going to decide the case of if the Florida bar can stop him from practicing law. Messed with the wrong guy. Halo 3 nets $170 million in the U.S. on the first day and breaks records all over the frickin' place. Microsoft has just sent word that its flagship soldier Master Chief has come back from the battlefield with $170 million in the first 24 hours of Halo 3 deployment in the United States. As noted, this would mark the biggest day in U.S. entertainment history, beating out Spider-Man 3 and all of the Harry Potter movies. Of course, the price of entry for those events were a lot less than the $74 you would have to pay for the special edition Master Chief Saga. According to the press release, September 25th was also Xbox Live's most active day so far, thanks in no small part to 1 million online Halo 3 players. Bundled with every copy of Halo 3 was a free 48-hour trial, so we're interested in seeing how many people tomorrow decide to pay the gold fee and keep on killing people. And also, there has been no word about the Japan sales figures, which probably is some guy found it on the side of the road somewhere. Moving on to some tech news here. A jury has stated that Vonage has infringed on Sprint patents. Internet telephone company Vonage Holds Corporation was ordered in federal court Tuesday to pay Sprint Nextel $69.5 million in damages for infringing on 6 telecommunications patents owned by Sprint Nextel Corporation. Vonage said in a written statement that it would appeal the decision, but also would begin developing workarounds so it wouldn't need to use the disputed technology. Judge quashes an RIAA subpoena on campus file-sharing case. A Florida lawyer convinced a judge yesterday to squash several RIAA subpoenas directed against anonymous University of South Florida students. The subpoenas, which used the secretive ex parte discovery process, were shot down by the judge on narrow technical grounds that seemed limited in this particular case. Still, attorney Michael Wasselis tells Ars Technica that this victory still matters because it shows the RIAA attorneys have to obey the rules when they use the court system. So, yeah, finally. Oh, this is some pretty big news here. A new virus is crippling big businesses. A new virus that's making the rounds has been discovered by internet security analysts and has already caused at least $250 million in damage and theft. Authorities warn the virus seems to be installed intentionally on many of the computers that have been infected, meaning commercial espionage on a grand scale. 32 companies are already reporting this virus worldwide. As of right now, there is no foolproof cure for the virus and warn companies that suspect that their computers are infected to simply take them offline until they find a way around it. It simply boils down to internal security issues, says Frederick Manning of DataScrub, a security analyst to multi-billion-dollar businesses. What's the point of locking the door when you're going to leave the back propped open? The only thing that makes me worried is if this gets out to the general internet users, this thing has the potential to bring the net to its knees. Pretty scary stuff. Daryl Isaac, a vice president of Glass Tech Industries, the makers of high-caliber bulletproof glass and other high-grade plastic products, stated that the virus has already cost his company millions of dollars. The virus apparently was installed into their computers via an external hard drive and sent many files overseas server. So there's no telling how many it is, but they did state that it was 15 gigs worth of files. Now, how much, he wouldn't comment what the files were about, but the end result was it was $25 million worth of files. So obviously something very important. It's probably some kind of chemical formula for whatever. That is the news for the evening, so I will see you guys again tomorrow. You guys have a nice night.
Amazing. It's good stuff. True. We can show it. Do you want to see it? Hello and welcome to BuzzTV's The Daily News. Welcome. Welcome. Daily News. Daily News.
Hello and welcome to 30 Buzz's The Daily News for September 26th of 2007, brought to you as always by Side Effects Software. I'm Terry. We're going to jump right into some entertainment news. Actually, some very sad entertainment news. A Dark Knight FX technician has died on the set of The Dark Knight Returns. A special effects technician involved in the filming of the new Batman movie has died in a car accident, the film's producer said on September 25th. An investigation was launched after the man was killed when his 4x4 vehicle crashed into a tree during a dummy film run where he was chasing what is believed to be the Batmobile. The studio said that none of the cast, which includes several Hollywood stars, was involved in the accident, which occurred at a special effects facility. It added that the fatal crash did not happen on the set or during the filming of The Dark Knight. Moving on to some other news here, happier news, hopefully. Actually, this is pretty cool.